together our own bubble. Put together 4 teams worth of guys, go in there and play, for a month, in the bubble and generate games, and then maybe go on with another 4 teams, and then, at some point down the road have a playoff. I don't know, something like that I think could work. And the thing is, it wouldn't be as expensive because you wouldn't have, you wouldn't have as many of the expenses.
Right, all these different housing and different markets and issues and.
Right, we would pick a state that had favorable workers' comp laws, and it was like North Carolina, and we would rent an arena, because I'm sure there are tons of buildings that are empty and don't have anything going on, and then put together teams, but since you're not really playing a full season, it's a different thing, right? You're basically putting together teams, and then you go out there and play, and then you put together more teams, and you go out and play, but you're kind of doing it a piece at a time. It's very different. But I just think with COVID, I think it's really hard to run a regular season, and it gets really, really expensive to do that.
And so the objective would be to basically create content for gambling purposes, or like where's the revenue? Where's the
well, I think what you would do is you would do gambling. You would do gambling around it. You would try to find a media partner, and just go and say, hey, look, oh, hi, can you hear me? Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
I love you guys. You guys there?
Okay. I think you could do a lot of stuff, and I haven't put pen to paper to try to run numbers on this, but I think it'd be doable. I just I don't know how much it would cost to be. I think you could get a really good deal on an arena, but I don't know. It's an interesting idea. So, are you guys hearing anything else going on?
Hold on. Is he? I don't know if we lost him. Can you hear me? Yeah. I haven't heard much. We're still somewhat waiting to hear on a competitor. There's a competitive league out there. Did those people ever contact you, Randy? I gave them your information to reach out as you requested from the guy who actually bought the league out of bankruptcy. He said he was going to have someone to reach out to you. Did they ever contact you at all?
So, well, that's kind of where, there's not too much going on right now,
Right.
Sadly, but I would love to start figuring some things out. So,
Yeah. Well, when you decide to, sort of brainstorm over some things and you want to revisit with us, just let us, to let us know what you've actually just a thought. You have an open thought, nothing concrete, nothing, no type of commitment or anything like that, but just what you're thinking. And from our side is what you're, you mentioned to us before about, true equity partnership with us, and we're in the process of, starting a for-profit subsidiary.
oh, cool.
Yeah, and so we'll have that prepared and ready to go as soon as we get some confirmation, and we'll be ready to, have a true business partnership with you, and Monumental Sports.
I would love to do something like that. I think that's how sports ought to be organized. I don't know why players haven't been owning parts of the league for a long time. But.
Yeah, you and me alike. And thank you first of all, just thank you, Randy, for even, taking it into consideration. Ted Leonsis too. Give him my regards and tell him thanks. I read some of his commentary, some of his posting on LinkedIn, and I didn't know him personally and what type of character of a man he is until I started reading some of the stuff he posted, and I truly respect an individual like that who really is about diversity and inclusion, and I have a great appreciation for someone like him and yourself. So, but we just needed some ideas so we can toss around over here, manage our expectations for future consideration, and what to look forward to, if in anything at all. And yes, also we're also going to be observing what the NLL does here in the next few months, so help us both have an idea of what to expect for the rest of 2021. So.
Yeah, yeah. All right. Well, let's stay in touch. Let's talk more than we have, and maybe we can figure something out.
Yeah, we'll do the same over here. We'll sort of put some stuff together. And you and Ted can talk and see if it makes sense for you all. And if it does, then great. And if not, we just revisit again.
Yeah, that sounds perfect to me.
All right, I think we lost James. I don't know what happened to him. I think we lost him. Maybe he had to go tend to some of those kids he have.
They do demand a lot of attention. I didn't want to say that.
Oh, man. He just had a newborn. He had, what, 4? James he had some kids, and
kids other kids.
Yeah, he just has, they take a lot of his time. So I appreciate him jumping on the little time he did. All right, Randy, let's talk again somewhere in the near future. And
okay.
If you guys have, if a breakthrough comes through and you guys feel confident, make sure you reach out to me and update me.
Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely. All right, James.
Thanks for taking our call. Yes, sir. You too.
All right, talk to you soon.
All right.
Bye.